Hello everyone, it is me, Yuki, and today we're back with another unboxing. Today's unboxing we got from Transformers Legacy Evolution. I know, right? Going back to Legacy yet again for another figure. It's cause for one of the teams, its first team member popped up in Legacy, so I went back to get this one. But we got from Transformers Legacy Evolution, Deluxe Class Anime Universe, Prowl. So yeah, I finally got this guy. I mean, like, the bot mode's decent. I want to say it's, like, spot on, but it does a job. I was just kind of passing on it because I was just kind of like, eh. But then more the core Autobot team popped up because then in Lexi Netta we got B and Optimus, then Ratchet, and I said, you know what? I might as well pick up Prowl before he eventually becomes too expensive. And luckily I found one that was like for $5 above retail, which I'm fine paying that, especially considering how old Legacy Evolution is. Well, it's not that old. I mean, last year was Age of Primes, year 1. Legacy, okay, well, I mean, it's like about 3 years old, depending on the wave. Like, if it was from the first half of Legacy Evolution, then it is 3 years old. If it's from the second half, then it's still 2 years old, because we haven't hit that mark point yet. But yeah. But going with the box, during the Legacy line, there was open windows. Except I believe for definitely the first wave. But maybe sometime along, I don't know, it was kind of awkward. Because I know there was some Legacy stuff that had a window on it. Then there was some stuff that was open windows. So I don't know what counted. It might have been like maybe the first 2 waves or something like that. I'm not too sure. I just know like some Legacy stuff did have a window while others didn't. Or I'm just tripping and everything was open window from Legacy. Specifically like Legacy Year 1, not like, I'm talking about Legacy as the whole product. Well, going box, there's open window, showcasing Prowl. And it's just a head sculpt, I think that does it for me because, I don't know, it's just really more defined, but this one kind of looks more blocky. Which is same case like the Prime characters. It kind of made them more blocky instead of angular, and that was kind of the selling point of animated was how angular they were. Okay, we're not angular. It's just like how one-to-one the toys were. But it shows what transforms into being I guess a police motorcycle since the vehicles they do scan like rescue vehicles and show. And well, actually I was showed off on the box once I get to it. But AG8 Plus says its name plus the universe, the Lexi logo down there, Deluxe has different languages. Plus telling us that it's plastic free because it did that, but I get the incentive, but it just didn't work out. Well, I would have been fine if it was still in like that paper wrap and these bands. You just don't have it be open window because of how people are. It's kind of like with Beyblade X, you know. I get the incentive of the let it rip tab. It's supposed to be like 3, 2, 1, let it rip as you're opening the packaging. But unfortunately, encourages stealing, same thing like this. I get the incentive, but unfortunately with how some people are these days, it just doesn't work out. Says the Transformers logo, flip up here, says parents different languages, and I finally decides to actually scan one of these QR codes. Apparently it actually takes you to a website that's still up, and then like showcase off like the stats, the Autobot's name, what the function is, who they're aligned with. I'd say it's pretty cool. And apologies background noise if you can hear it. Flip over here, just shows off characters from the line. I won't gap too much about it because it shows a lot more than Age of the Primes, where it's just like 3 characters. Once you get the command pack, then it does show off all the Primes. Flip over here, just shows Prowl close up, and then him far away. Flip back here, barcode, and what's included is 1 figure and 2 accessories. Flip back here, takes 20 steps, go from robot to bike. Which is a little bit different because I know in the Age of Primes box it is advertised on the front and the back, but back there in Legacy you would have to flip to the back to know how many steps it would take. During Legacy Evolution, it was just a thing called Evo Fusion where like the weapons can become part of the vehicle or part of the vehicle becomes the weapon. So for him, like his front part of the bike tab becomes ninja shurikens. I remember seeing a meme about Evo Fusion when it was coming around on YouTube. But without further ado, let's cut it open. I should probably do it from this side. Always be careful with scissors and being sharp, especially if you're a youngin'. And I know with the Legacy stuff's a little bit more awkward and difficult. Where's the tape strand? Where is your tape? Alright, there we go. Found it. come in. I think it worked. Well, only when we find out. Then we got it again over here. And let's see. Cool, it worked. Check those scissors out of the way temporarily. Instructions, mumbo jumbo. Alright, good enough. Tilt down, just move this stuff out of the way. So first we got our mumbo jumbo paper. I think the only time I ever got one for Beyblade X was in my Kyo Shock Booster pack. Specifically the purple Kyo Shock Booster pack. Because I know that there is two, but specifically the purple one, which is its native colors. Instruction booklets. Alright, so you just tap the shurikens onto his legs, and then you can make them into his weapons. But it probably requires nails, and I don't really have. I do and I don't. I mean, for 20 steps shouldn't be that hard. Okay, and it's just telling you can use the shurikens and pop them onto his tires. I guess to like throw it out. Alright, bring back the figure. His accessories are plugged onto the back. Snip. Snip. Yeah. There we go. Okay, let's just cut this open. Kind of prefer the bag you got now because it's a bit more easier than this. Oh, these look actually pretty simple. I wonder if I can open them myself. Oh wow, yeah, that's like actually really simple. Just grab and boom. Yeah, that's like actually really simple. Okay, I thought I would have to dig in there with nails. Nail. Alright, now I have to cut this, which I know the point is to actually, can I unwind it? Oh no. There we go. Now we should just be able to push them out. There you go. Alright, I just gotta clean up. I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back. So, apparently with his shurikens, and there's boy Prowl, apparently you just open them up and he can hold them. Alright, well I guess that's how he holds them, so you got yeah. But I'm just gonna store them on this person. Which, the way you do that is apparently you just plug them on. Yeah, you just hear a little snap, or it should just like soft click. Which I think is optional parts forming, because I think you can just keep them on the tires. So I think it's like optional parts forming for the figure. But yeah, going over the figure itself. Looks real nice. It's got this gold plastic, which it was back in day probably would have just melted itself, because gold and brown plastic back in day like to melt. But yeah, pretty cool. Nice. Like I said, it's kind of like anime and Minotaur. Like the rest of it's fine. It's just the head. Well, okay, with Minotaur, I really just don't like the head. With Prowl, it's just like whatever. At the end of the day, So Prowl wins me a little bit over than Minosaur. I just really do not like that head sculpt on Minosaur. Yeah. I don't know. He was just kind of like a police. Well, I mean, you've seen the show, you know how he is. Kind of sad he got sacrificed. I know it's kind of intentional by the way the story's moving, because for season 4, the cast was supposed to be the cast for the first Transformers movie to pair together, so they had to kill off. Well, I don't know why they had to kill him off though, because I mean, Bulkhead was stuck around. They could have just been like that. I guess it's supposed to have some sort of significant meaning, but dang, you know, you could just have like Bulkhead and Prowl retire. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright, well. Go over articulation. Remember anything else? I yap about it. Does he have a little chip on his mouth? I think he does. But head is on a ball joint, so you can look everywhere and anywhere. Arms. Are they on butter? No, they're not. They can do full 360 and they can go up that far. Bicep swivel, bicep bend, in and out due to transformation. That was kind of stiff, so keep that in mind. Oh cool, you got little light bulbs on the back there. He has waist articulation, though this piece is part of the waist, so don't put your finger on that or else you will limit it. He has a little bit of an ab crunch. You can kind of see that. Legs, they can really kick out. They can go like pretty far. Like damn. They can kick. He's very stiff. That's because I just got him. They can. I think they could unironically do a full 360. The arms aren't in the way. And then they can kick back that far. They can kick. I did that kick out test. But yeah, he's very accessible at the legs. I guess because he's a ninja bot, so they probably kept that in mind. I guess you want to count this as articulation joint, you can. And there's a little snap so you know that's in place. He has a thigh rotation. Does he have a knee bend? I don't think he does. Or does he? Okay, it's in the wheel, but he does have a knee bend. I think it's double jointed, but it acts as like one. Yeah, double jointed knee bend. Then he has feet pivot, any ankle tilt. Yeah, a little, I think. But yeah. Now we can go into the size comparisons. So yeah, before we get into the size comparisons, folks do want to know my thoughts, opinions on the figures featured in this English. Folks want to know my thoughts and opinions on the size comparisons featured in this video. I have a link to that video in the description down below and that card up above. So up first we have from Transformers Legacy, G1 Universe, Core Class Iguanas. Then we have from Transformers Legacy United, Deluxe Class Rescue Bots Universe Chase. And then lastly we have from Transformers Age of the Primes, Deluxe Class Transformers Animated Ratchet. Oh wow, that's quite a size difference. Although, I don't know how tiny Prowl was. I think Prowl was about the height of Ratchet. But yeah. Alright. Let's get him prepped for bike mode. See what they want for step 1 is they want you to... He has a little plate. So they want you to try to get in there. I do have tweezers I could try to use. Okay, no. The power of my thumb is strong enough. But they want you to push this plate up. This is safe to rotate the head around, so I guess you can keep it the way it is. They want you to bring up the arms. Then they want you to close in the hands. Apologies for background noise, you can hear it. There, close the hands for the next step. Well, step 2 is bring out arms, and step 3 is closing the hands. Then they want you to rotate it specifically this way. I don't know if that's clock or counterclockwise. Well, if the clock goes this way, wait, no. Clock turns this way, so I guess turn it counterclockwise. And then what? Oh, okay. So the wings are like all the way up here, right? You're just supposed to like bring them down, and then they hit a clicking point, and then you bring this up to help cover Prowl's face. Okay, I get that now. Alright. Then you want to take his handlebars, fold them back. Actually, the mode did get a reprint in Legacy United as Cyberverse Chromia, I believe. I wouldn't mind picking that up. I definitely prefer it. Okay, then they want you to go 180, so they want you to see this part. You're supposed to be looking like this. You're supposed to be looking at this end, and you want to tilt him flat. Bring back the arms. And they should be able to tab into each other. Yeah, because there's like tabs by his light bars. So you want to bring those in. Just tab them together because he does like a little tab slot. Well, should be good enough. Then they want you to flip it like this, so then both feet are like this. And then what they want you to do is untab it from here. Yeah, I can see like it does this. So they want you to have it like that. And then they want you to... Oh, do you have like a tab and that's why? Nope. And then they want you to bring up the legs. Make him do the splits. Well, you don't have to make him do the splits. It just helps better. Then grab this leg. Do this. Okay, you're supposed to be tabbing him into something. So apparently something around here is supposed to help go into there. Yeah. Alright. So his knee pad's supposed to go into a hole underneath there. Then they want you to take the foot and just do that. You're just bringing the foot back around. Alright, so we got that end done. Supposed to click apparently into something, but I'm too lazy to care. Then let's see. Okay, they want you to bring these panels back. Oh, okay. So you see this right here? There's a hole right there that this is gonna go into there. Actually, it's probably better if you look at it like this. Right? Go figure, the minute I pull it off camera, it actually works. But yeah, see, so that's how it looks. And then after you've done that step, they want you to take out his bike stand, which is right here. It helps so the vehicle can stand. Although I think I should probably take this out beforehand. So give me a quick second. Alright, so take out the bite. I feel like you might probably be better off taking out the bite stand beforehand. But just clip those into place. I guess the seat's supposed to be up, but you just want to push it down. Okay, so how do I do this? So do like that. And then this piece is supposed to become the part that connects into something. Alright, well, just hear a click and I think it's done. And yeah, there's Prowl bike mode that doesn't want to stand up for itself. But I was able to do it with the shurikens on, and it still works. It's just the bike stand does not seem to help. Okay, I don't think you can stand by yourself, so I have to lean you up against the box. But yeah, there you go. And then if you have the shurikens off, you just plug them onto the same spots it would have been in robot mode. But yeah, you can parts form. You just gotta kind of just shimmy your way around and just be careful. I mean, if you want to be safe, then you could just take them off real quick. All part of that Evo Fusion. Well, it works pretty well. A little bit. I was gonna bring out my G2 Road Pig, but I just didn't feel like it. Because he's actually a deluxe class bike in my collection. He's the only deluxe class bike in my collection. But yeah, pretty cool. I decided to do at least one rescue vehicle, a character from the anime universe, and then since I go on this, I'm like, yeah, why not? But yeah, pretty cool. You probably fit a guy onto here if you know your scale. Can you stand up like this or no? Okay, so I'm going to move the box like this for your size comparisons in alt mode. Which, speaking of those, let's get into them. So first we have from Transformers Legacy, G1 Universe Core Class, Iguanus, which I have to hold up like this because he also... Iguanus just simply doesn't come with a stand. Okay, well, there's visible head syndrome. You can actually see Prowl's face, but not much. Then up next, you have from Transformers Legacy United, Rescue Bots Universe Deluxe Class Chase. I'm not going to do the whole side spin thing because it's annoying because he's a bike. And then last year from Transformers Age of the Primes Animated Universe Deluxe Class Ratchet. Yeah. And yeah. Bring this back around. And yeah, that's been my look at Transformers Legacy United. Not United, because I was just talking about Chase. Transformers Legacy Evolution, Animated Universe Deluxe Class Prowl. I did thank you folks for watching this Transformers unboxing video. Folks, did enjoy the unboxing video, give the video a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below, I'll play as fast as I can, and subscribe to the bell so you know if I'm ever drop new videos /show/stream. But until next time, toodles.